inspiring creativity beyond photos. I'm Tanya Hall, and joining me is Tina Pukonen, Global Entertainment Strategy and Marketing Lead at Pinterest. Welcome, Tina.
Hi, Tanya. I'm so excited to be here to talk to you about entertainment on Pinterest.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, everyone, I'm sure, at some point or another has heard of Pinterest, but the company has got a really unique way of describing itself that a lot of people may not know. Tell us about Pinterest mission and what exactly you do there.
Well, at Pinterest, our mission is to bring everyone the inspiration to create a life they love. And I believe you're a pinner. And as you well know, it's a place where people come to look for inspiration to help them make decisions about a wide range of topics that are important in their lives and things that they really care about, that they're really passionate about. So it could be big things like planning a wedding or remodeling a bathroom or planning a trip to a new destination, but they also come to look for everyday things and to make everyday decisions. So this could be things like what you're going to wear to work, what you're going to have for dinner, or potentially what movie you're going to go see this weekend, or what show you're planning to binge. What's unique about pinners on Pinterest is when they are using Pinterest, they're really open to new ideas of all kinds. And we find that, especially with entertainment, they don't even have to necessarily be on Pinterest to look for entertainment ideas, but they're really open to seeing new ideas. And my role at Pinterest is to really share what that entertainment opportunity is. So this is how are entertainment fans using Pinterest to find inspiration for movies, for shows, whether that's linear shows, streaming shows, books, music, podcasts, you name it, they're on there looking for inspiration. And then the second part of my role is to really help entertainment brands figure out how they can leverage the way that entertainment fans are leveraging entertainment content on Pinterest and lean into the momentum that we're seeing around entertainment on Pinterest to help promote their titles.
Well, and that's what I found really interesting is that there's so many use cases that we would expect to see on Pinterest. You mentioned weddings and remodeling and baby showers or all those kinds of things. But what I found really interesting is how different industries are using, and you specifically mentioned the entertainment industry. How are storytellers and other entertainment creators finding inspiration on Pinterest boards?
Well, we're really interested to hear these stories about how Hollywood creators and other entertainment creators in the landscape are actually using Pinterest for their own creative process and for their own projects. We've had a number of really popular movies and shows and even music inspired on Pinterest. So for example, Stranger Things, which has about 16 million entertainment fans on Pinterest, pinning content around Stranger Things. The creators, when they were in the early stages of creating that show, actually used Pinterest to find inspiration for that 80s look and feel that we all know and love now for Stranger Things. Nancy Meyers actually is so famous for her aesthetic that she creates custom tailored to every character she's got, every setting in her movies. And she's talked in so many interviews about the important role that Pinterest has played in helping to plan out that aesthetic in her films. And recently, her daughter and she co-produced Home Again, and they actually used Pinterest to collaborate. We have a feature where multiple users can collaborate on a single Pinterest board to find ideas and inspiration across their entire creative team for that show. Meghan Trainor actually used Pinterest to inspire her last album. And when she thanked her team for one of her music videos, she actually said, "Thank you for bringing my Pinterest board to life." And then one of my favorites, we actually did a large co-promotion with Sony for the release of Charlie's Angels a few months ago. Elizabeth Banks is also a famous pinner, and she's talked about using Pinterest to inspire her creative process, and she used it extensively in the making of Charlie's Angels. She used it to find locations to shoot, looks, outfits to inspire some of the action shots. And in the promotion that we did with them, we actually filmed her talking about not only her inspiration for the film, but also the role that Pinterest played. And when it actually went live, she also unlocked many of the Pinterest boards that she had saved these ideas to, so that entertainment fans could come and dive a little bit deeper and experience some of the inspiration that she had found.
I really love that creators are, you know, whether it's the music industry, which makes complete sense, or movies, are pulling their ideas and using Pinterest as a way to kind of storyboard or even engage fans. I want to talk about how the fans, how the people that are actually
Mhm.
using Pinterest discover the entertainment ideas.
Yeah, well, we have over 60 million pinners on Pinterest, and of course, pinners are our users. 60 million pinners on Pinterest come every single month to engage with entertainment content, and it's 35 million just for movies alone. So this is a really sizable audience. It actually makes entertainment one of the top 3 interests on Pinterest. And often they are coming to actually search for inspiration. So we have, for instance, 23 million horror movie fans on Pinterest, and people will come and look for ideas. And of course, they're consuming some of the professional content that the studios and the networks are creating. So studios will launch their trailers on Pinterest. They'll run their video spots on Pinterest, or static images, as well as content they create specifically for Pinterest. But the fans go so much deeper. And I think in today's world, where the entertainment landscape is becoming so much more complex. I mean, we've got new streaming services launching seemingly every month. We've got TV networks are rolling out their own streaming platforms and apps, and everything is shifting to this on-demand mobile world. It's becoming more important than ever to find ways to connect with fans on a really deep emotional level. And that's what we have on Pinterest, because we see people using Pinterest the same way they might use it for use cases that are very familiar, you know, to remodel your bathroom. You're diving really deep into the details. They do the same thing with entertainment. You would not believe some of the things that entertainment fans are doing on Pinterest to really bring these favorite movies, these favorite shows or characters into their lives. So they will plan viewing parties for different shows, either premieres or finales, and they'll plan entire menus around themes from the show from ideas they find on Pinterest. So The Walking Dead just premiered 2 Sundays ago. We've got over 12 million Walking Dead fans. Well, if you ever wondered how to make a Negan cocktail, you can find that on Pinterest.
No, you didn't, Tina.
Yes.
I'm a big Walking Dead fan, so I'm telling you, I'm going to be right there.
Oh, you need to look up the Negan cocktail. But it goes so much deeper than that. And especially when it's a really beloved IP or a family-friendly IP, there are so many things that we see entertainment fans doing. They will knit their favorite characters. They will bake cookies themed around favorite characters. We see a lot of party planning as well, for either kids' parties or even for themselves, a la the Negan cocktail for Walking Dead. But we have, for example, when I looked at the slate for the summer, we've got some big movies coming out with really popular, beloved characters like Wonder Woman and SpongeBob. Of course, there's going to be kind of the Top Gun sequel. All of these characters have tremendous followings on Pinterest. Wonder Woman and SpongeBob both have between 16 and 17 million fans, and I expect those numbers to grow as we get closer into when the movies are coming out. So I expect to see a lot of different activities that fans are doing on Pinterest around those characters. And it's not just the shows or the movies themselves. We actually have huge fan followings for every actor you could name, every director. Tom Cruise has 16 million fans on Pinterest. Speaking of Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot has almost 8 million fans on Pinterest. So there's a lot of ways for studios to really leverage the incredible fandom and passion that our pinners have for these characters and for these titles that they're releasing.
Well, I love this idea of, I've always been a big fan of Pinterest, certainly in a personal level, as far as, whether it's what am I going to make for dinner tonight or how I'm going to remodel my house. And I love this idea of also including creators, and whether it's musicians or people in film and industry. This is an exciting opportunity, I think, for a lot of people to engage their audience that maybe hadn't thought of using Pinterest in the past. Tina Pekonen, Global Entertainment Strategy and Marketing Lead at Pinterest. If somebody wants to connect with you, or maybe they want to find out more about these kinds of ideas, how can they do that?
Well, if somebody has a really specific question, feel free to send an email to hey, that's Hey, at pinterest.com. And of course, you're more than welcome to follow my profile, Tina Pekonen, on Pinterest to see what I'm pinning.
Sounds good. And find more of my interviews right here, or go to tanyahall.net and find me on Pinterest at Tanya Hall Radio. Thanks again.